when we dey talk sometimes they go say our mouth dey smell. As we dey talk now, this confusion wey Mr. President don cause for Rivers State by removing Sim Fubara, removing the deputy, suspending the Rivers State National House of Assembly member, the chaos wey don dey cause, shebi una don dey see am. Make una watch this video, the video wey Ijaw leaders do. They don take their stand now. They don tell President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, since you prefer Wike than the Ijaws, we have decided on what to do. I want you people to take your time now. Make una watch this video as Ijaw leaders don meet. Don finally, when you talk about the Ijaw leader, you talk about the Ebele Goodluck Jonathan, the former president of this country. You talk about the rest of them. They have taken their stand against Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Since Bola Ahmed Tinubu, the president of Nigeria, preferred to stand with Wike than the Ijaws. No wonder Wike have the guts and call the Ijaw people, Ijaws are the minority in Nigeria. That one alone, today, if we are a country that respects the masses, Wike is supposed to be suspended from the minister of Abuja. Because as it is, Wike is using Nigeria taxpayers' money. He's not using his money. For him to have that audacity and insult a tribe, he should be suspended. He should be suspended. Look at the same thing the senators. The senator that is in charge of the committee of senators that are in charge of Natasha. You can see the way that young senator from Ebonyi State was insulting Dr. Eze. Is it Eze Kwesili? You can see the way he did not even feel that, oh, let me respect this office of being a senator. You can see how he was dishing the word. The woman is a disgrace to womanhood. He was saying all kinds of things. Where have we getting us to? Do we now say we now have this set of people that are now ruling us as a leader? And we expect to see change. Watch this video now, where this Ijaws now, they have agreed. Their spokesperson now is telling what the action they are going to take any moment from now. I don't want to waste your time. If this today is your first time of watching us, turn your on notification, subscribe to this channel, because we'll be giving to you. We are not afraid of anybody. You people are sending me message, oh, DSS will come for you, DSS will be this. Are the DSS, are they not Nigerians? The DSS, are they not hungry? Let them come. We are not afraid of anybody. We are not afraid of anybody. Watch this video that the Ijaw leaders have sent to Bola Ahmed Tinubu. After watching it, I'm coming back to analyze this video.
Thank you very much. You know, the FCT minister in person happens to be former governor, the immediate past governor of Rivers State. And as a governor of 8 years of Rivers State, which is also a state in the Niger Delta, we believe that it's well grounded with information that has to do with the Niger Delta region. That it is so disheartening that it is at this point in time we are coming to realize that it's lacking understanding in terms of statistics. For a governor that served 8 years in Rivers State to come out and say today that Ijaws are not majority in the Niger Delta is laughable. First of all, it does not embarrass the Ijaw ethnic nationality, but he has ended up embarrassing himself that as a former governor is not well abreast with data and information that has to do with his region and some of those that he governed for 8 years. Come to think of it, which ethnic nationality in Rivers State, in terms of number, in terms of local government, in terms of area coverage, is competing with the Ijaw ethnic nationality in Rivers State? Then in the entire Niger Delta, it should make mention of a state that is an homogeneous state, that is made up of just one ethnic nationality, apart from the Ijaw ethnic nationality in the Niger Delta. So for someone to come and give unfounded stories, false stories, statements about Ijaw ethnic nationality that we are not majority in the Niger Delta, maybe it is a query where he came from that is covering just 3 local governments that is the majority. By virtue of the number of flyover that he has done in Ekwere land, he believes that Ekwere happens to be the majority ethnic nationality in the Niger Delta. We have given it to him. Ekwere is the largest ethnic nationality. Ekwere owns River State. Ekwere owns Akwa Ibom State. Ekwere owns Edo State. Ekwere is in Ondo State. Ekwere even is in Delta State as majority. It is very, very appalling that a leader that has served River State for 8 years will come to the media under the influence of alcohol to give people false statements. It's unbecoming. Those that owns him, his parents, his mother, his father, his ethnic tribe, should caution him. Anytime they found him or they know that he's under the influence of alcohol, he's intoxicated, he should avoid the media so that he will not put his entire family, his ethnic nationality into ridicule and laughter. How can a full-grown man that is a minister serving under him is even embarrassing the president that made him minister of FCT? If I were Mr. President, only that statement, I will fire him. Because the man in question is trying to cause havoc in his administration. Let me tell you, the people of Ijaw ethnic nationality and the Niger Delta people has been maintaining peace. It's not because of Wige. It's because we have a certain president that we need to give the leader support in order for him to succeed. So if Mr. President will not caution his alcohol-inflated minister, the Ijaw ethnic nationality will have no option than to dare him and tell Mr. President and Wike that the Ijaw people knows what they are doing. If they are giving you their support, they don't look back. They have decided to maintain peace, to give Mr. President the enabling environment to govern and succeed. If the FCC minister is not comfortable with that, believe you me, the Ijaw ethnic nationality will help him to put the Niger Delta and the entire Nigerian nation into chaos. Don't ever come to the media when you are under alcohol intoxication. If your ethnic nationality, the Ekwere tribe, tolerate that, the Ijaw ethnic nationality will never tolerate that, and we will never accept that from him. If there are some few people from the Ijaw ethnic nationality that he believes he has done to his houseboys that will clap for him with all the insult he will give the Ijaw nation, does not mean that that is the position of the Ijaw nation. We know ourselves, we know our strength, and we know our position. Giving you the enabling environment to govern River State for 8 years, maintaining peace and tranquility in order for you to succeed, is the reason why you will install the Ijaw ethnic nationality. We will not take that from you. And let this be the last, serve as the last warning that we will give to you. Don't push the Ijaw nation to the wall. Because when the Ijaw nation will react, you will not like it. And it will affect Mr. President more. As a servant president, we have been sensitizing and reaching out to our grassroots, both in the field to see how they can sustain the existing peace.
Even the American government has come to recognize it. I must give it to Simon Ekpa, from the dimension that shares that understanding that Igbos can achieve many things in diversity. Today, we've seen what happened last year, where redeclaration and recognition assembly festival was held in Haiti, in Finland, by the same Simon Ekpa that somebody called Kukuma Soludo is calling a fundraiser. We saw what happened in Finland, significantly recognized, allowed, endorsed by the European community, by the European Union. Simon Ekpa is only going through a process, which is what people might not understand. That it is not a matter of what the petition the Nigerian government put up out there against Simon Ekpa that is holding Simon Ekpa. What is holding Simon Ekpa is already a known process that is required for the Finnish police and government, to determine their own citizens whether he is linked or involved in.
Yes, Soludo yesterday was granted interview in channels whereby he said Simon Ekpa is deceiving Biafran. He's using his platform to raise funds
on his own. And he also talked about Nnamdi Kanu coming out on Friday. We don't have any positive change in security. That is, whether it come out or not, security of Southeast will also remain the same. What do you have to say about that?
I think he's just not being realistic by himself. The Chukwuma Soludo, the former CBN governor that we used to know, very intelligent, active, has suddenly become, something of people begin to wonder, is that actually the Soludo that was CBN governors at that time, something has gone off Soludo completely. He might not even know much about Simon Ekpa. He might not even know much about Nnamdi Kanu. He might not know much about what these men are into. He might not know the kind of intelligence they have. He might not be able to have the spread and the connection these men enjoy globally. As a governor, his whatever jurisdiction or whatever he does is within Nigeria. But we are talking of these men who are seen as international symbol of agitation, both in Africa, Asia, and around the world, in act of terrorism. And in doing that, Simon Ekpa was banned from public appearance. It's simple as that. He has no connection with the Qaeda network. He has no connection with ISIS. He has no connection with Hamas. He has no connection whatsoever. That's why recently the Finland government got a very diplomatic delegate from US government supported by Donald Trump, that visited Finland recently to have a closed door with Alexander Stubb on the revelation surrounding the massive Simon Ekpa's disappearance from the public attention or glare or eyes. And they put up something there, that what they are doing at this moment in time is to protect Simon Ekpa ahead of what is coming. And they were asking that the Russian government has also done that in their own regard by demanding that there might be nuclear confrontation, because of the Finnish government support against Russia, support for Finland. And they are putting some of these deals, based on the position Simon Ekpa has found himself with the Finnish government, which to Simon Ekpa, it is a good development. To people who understand what Simon Ekpa is doing, it is a good development. These men have successfully put Biafran government agenda, quest, solidarity, rally, popularity. They have globalized, the Biafran. There's no country in the world now that you will not. Too much Soludo cannot come out and say that these men are not doing anything. They are doing something. Just reminds me of Chen Wisman, the man that initiated the Zionist movement. The Zionist movement is still going on. The Zionist movement currently now is being led by Benjamin Netanyahu and have other branches like Nnamdi Kanu, Simon Ekpa, and so many of them, even from the guy from Ibrahim Traore from Burkina Faso, and some of them from Mali and thereabouts. The guy from Ambazonia that is seeking, a serious alliance with Biafra, to the extent they are already projecting collapsing Ambazonia to Biafra as U.S. government congressmen are trying to work out things. So you cannot, Chukwuma Soludo cannot say that Simon Ekpa is not doing something. To them, they are not doing something. But to those who knows what is going on, they are really doing something. Talking about the supreme leader, Nnamdi Kanu himself, of course, we saw recently how his son became the best mathematician in the world in somewhere in USA. Nnamdi Kanu's son, Nwankwo Kanu. Of course, that is the Nwankwo Kanu. It's going for a big celebration. His father is somewhere 5 years now, and the guy is already creating another popularity somewhere. People are asking, whose son is this? They were saying it clearly that is the man they called Biafra. That is about Biafra. That is the son of the Biafran freedom fighter that has been kept, that was kidnapped by Buhari and Tinubu from Kenya. Till this moment, he's still in detention. So I don't want Chukwuma Soludo, the governor of Anambra State, to separate reality, because Nnamdi Kanu has become, a higher reality. Biafra has become a higher reality. Simon Ekpa has become a higher reality. It's unfortunate that you don't be surprised that most of these people might be greedy of the sources these people have recorded globally in trying to bring the world attention to the plight of what is happening in Nigeria. You can't tell me that without these men, the United States government, the congressmen will not be talking about the killing of different Christians in Nigeria, the killing in Middle Belt. It is as a result of the effort of Dr. Rabese, and so many Biafrans spread all over the world, including some musicians of Igbo origin, talking about Rihanna, talking about Will Smith, talking about so many of them like the Black Americans who are in sympathy, who are celebrating Donald Trump's support for Biafra, and they are signaling they are ready to deposit whatever it is to make Biafra work. And to the surprise of the world, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, lobbies has already proclaimed or disclosed that the office of the President of the United States of America, Donald Trump, has supported the Biafran logistic program ahead of what is going to come that I don't want to disclose now, to the tune of $1 billion. So you can see that these men are actually doing something that to all these Nigerian politicians of Igbo extraction, it is a mystery.
Mr. Chinedu, I want to ask you, every single opportunity that you have, try to credit these men in front fighting for the liberation of the people. And not only that, even in the Anambra where he governed as a governor, he credit people. The president has said that, you know what, a pastor cannot go to market to go and preach. Stay here, do this. He almost said it of recent that he does not see any opposition that will challenge it. That what does he think he is? Do you think that Charles Oludo is a problem to Southeast?
Allegiance to the oath he swore of the darkness called Nigeria is also playing out in this place. But the real fact is that Biafra is a Zionist nation, Biafra is a Christian nation, and Biafra is a nation everybody has right to go about his or her business. And a man of God was asking, Chukuma Soludo, you are saying that people will not preach in the market, people will not preach the gospel in the market, but you are allowing those who are selling granite to shout granite, granite, granite. You are allowing those who are selling rat poison, rat poison, rat poison, rat poison. You are allowing those who are playing the video, Michael Jackson, on the street of Anambra State to be, putting their speakers there. But somebody that is talking about good news, preservation of humanity, righteousness, morality. You are saying the person should shut up. Well, what is a clear thing that his time has come for Chukuma Soludo to actually go down, because you cannot try God. We have not seen God, but we believe He exists. I believe God exists. I believe I am a sinner. I believe that with the intervention of God, that is what made me here. Because of Christ, that as I'm standing here, God is not looking at me. God does not have what it takes to look at me as a sinner. What God is seeing in me is Christ. That's why God is still keeping me alive. So if you are saying that such thing should be abolished, then you are telling us where you come from and where your loyalty is based. But I can tell you, Biafra is a Zionist movement. Listen to the recent interview by the present Prime Minister of Israel talking about Zionism. All Zionists all over the world, we know ourselves and we know where we stand.
Biafra is a Zionist. Nobody can stop the movement. I will not let you go until I ask you this question. In case what is happening in River State, when President Bola Ahmed took it upon himself and declared state of emergency by allowing the governor, the vice deputy governor, the House of Assembly member to stay aside so that the military take over. Many big lawyers in Nigeria decide that does not have that power. What is your own opinion?
I think in the same way Tinubu hastily collapsed Nigerian economy, because he doesn't know how to place the technicalities and modalities attached to removal of subsidy. He collapsed in the head, he collapsed the economy till today. He has not been able to repair it. The same thing he took to River State where he hurriedly, put up an impeachment. It is the president now that has impeached Fubara. Bola Ahmed Tinubu has impeached Fubara by himself. That's what it means. And imposed an ally of Wike as the military, as an administrator. And the same way they are removing about the issue of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, removing or stopping or pretending to be what they are not on the issue of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's